All right, in this section, we're going to be looking at how to find the distance given 2 points. And we're going to be using the distance formula. So the distance formula is d is equal to the square root of, in parentheses, x of 2 minus x of 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. And we use the distance formula to compute the distance between 2 points by finding the square of the difference between the x coordinates plus the square of the difference between the y coordinates. And then we would use the principal square roots of this. It says the principal square root of this sum is the distance. For example, we have here -6, -2, and -2, 2. So I want to plot that, those 2 points. So we have here -6, 2, excuse me, -6, -2, and we have -2, 2. And we want to find the distance at a diagonal between these 2 points. Whereas before, whenever we were using the slope, we would use the rise and run, where we can go along the x-axis and y-axis and go that route from one point to the next. But to find the distance at a diagonal, we're going to be using this formula here. So before, if I said, well, how many units would you rise? If I said to find the slope, then we would go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That would be the slope, but what we're trying to find, this is what we want to find right here. That's what we want to find, that distance. So to find the distance, we're using our formula. So no matter what, our coordinates are labeled as such, x, y, and we're going to give it a name. The first set of points I see, I'll label it with a subscript of 1. The second set of points I see, we're going to label that with a subscript of 2. So to find the distance, we have d is equal to the square root of, let's subtract the x coordinates, -2 minus -6 squared, plus we have here y sub 2 minus y sub 1, 2 minus -2 squared, and we have here the square root of, let's work inside the parenthesis, -2 minus -6, that would give us, what, -2 plus 6, 4 squared, plus we have 2 minus -2, that would give us a plus 2, that would give us 4 squared. Square the 4's, we have 16 plus 16, and then we have the square root of 32. Now, if the question asks you to leave your answer in radical form, then let's simplify this. We want to find factors of 32 where one of its factors is a perfect square. and we're saying the square root of 16 times 2. Take the square root of 16, which is 4, and we have the 4 square root of 2. So that's leaving our answer in exact form. Now, when it asks you to round your solution or to write it in approximate form, we're going to write our answer as a decimal. And we'll leave it, we're going to write it in 2 decimal places. So we will need our calculators. So we can put in the square root of 32, or we can put in 4 times the square root of 2. So that's going to give you an approximation of 5.6568 and so on. But we want to round to 2 decimal places, so this rounds to 5.66.